back. Hey, I know I've been gone for a bit. Life problems, blah blah blah, this, that, and the third. But I am back. I'm back. I still been farming. I was noticing some while playing some new players. Yeah, you know what? Let's do this. We're gonna talk, but let's do a run because I'm wasting time on runs. So let's do a run. This is what you use your crystals and your points for. So I noticed some new players out there. The minute they start playing, they get caught up in the summoning bug. They get caught up in the summoning bug, meaning that they get there and they say to themselves, like, "Oh my gosh, I just summoned an F5. I just summoned an F5." And in my previous video, I keep stressing, F5s without runes is not going to help you. There's no help you could get in this game by having F5s and no runes. So I don't care what F5 you get. I don't care how good it may seem. If you don't have a rune to put on it, please do not build an F5. I want to go over some F5 that you shouldn't build. If you get a Ganny, don't build it. You're new. What are you going to use it for? You're going to use it. You don't have the runes to use it. You don't have the runes to use it. I promise you, you don't. There's not a PvE content out there that Ganny is helpful in. He's just not. So you could get a Ganny and be happy. Put it in storage until you get the runes for it. I did get a Hathor, I remember, on one of my account one time, and I did use Hathor to clear TOA. I put the monsters to sleep, and I kept on hitting them one by one. So there was some kind of use for Hathor. Chow. I don't see a PvE content, not giants, not because his passive don't work on bosses anyway, so he can't work on giants. He can't work in nothing. So using Chow is one of them. Leo is one of them things where it makes no sense to build them. There's a myriad of Nat 5 you could get, and honestly, they're not useful when you're a new player. The time it takes for you to 6-star that monster is such a waste, because what's going to happen is you're going to go into arena and get mad that you're getting slaughtered. And the reason why you're getting slaughtered by players who don't have the same Nat 5 as you is because they got runes. So please, new players, work on a team to farm whatever dungeon you want to farm. This game give you playstyle. You may be a person who wants to just cleave everything. I don't care what you want to do. But please farm runes. I'm going to show you what this team is. I use this team all the time. This team is what I use on a daily basis. Now, from time to time, I would trade out Fran. And the only reason why I trade out Fran is I actually use this team also as fodder to level up some of my 5 stars. Like Orang. When I wanted Orang to be level up to 5 stars to use her as fusion food, I'll put her in there. I don't care if she dies, because the 4 monsters here would carry the team by themselves. So I will put like a 5-star in here that's awakened, and it don't matter to me, because once again, 4 of them could literally clear, 3 of them actually could clear the whole dungeon without no issues. So I just put them in there, and as you can see, you see Lauren in there and you see Fran in there. They're not maxed out yet because I'm using them. The other 3, I'm using Lapis, my Wind Beast, and my Sigmoris to level them up. Use as much advantage as you can that the game give you, okay? But please farm runes. Please farm runes. Buying runes in this game, honestly, is a hit and miss, and you're gonna miss more times than you hit. So I wouldn't even advise buying runes. I advise you literally to just farm runes. There is a lunar pack out there. You know, you probably see other YouTubers who got the pack, pull summons, and majority of them didn't get nothing. So we're going to follow in that trend. We are going to pull some pack. and we're going to also be disappointed and get nothing. But we do this to show you that chasing after 5 stars is not the name of the game. Chasing after runes is the name of the game. Chasing after runes is the name of the game. Because I could take the most garbage monster there is out there, a monster that nobody wants. I could make him the best monster ever. If you ever see Sean B's video, he take monsters that typical people have never used and showcase them. And what he did was he put good runes on them and showed you that with good runes, these monsters can work. But you have to farm. So I'll stress that out to you. I said before, I was in chat. I'm not going to put that person on blast, but it was in chat. And they had some great monster box. But the reality of the situation is they had no rooms for their monster. Their GB 10 stopped at 7. The most they could get is GB 7. I look at the monster box. They had all the monster needed to actually do a auto GB 10 run. They could do Giant B10 with the monsters that they have if they focus on the monster that they actually have instead of trying to 6-star monsters that would never help them in GB 10. And they could have got rooms. Like I'm 6-starring monsters like crazy. It's ridiculous. And you don't have to spend in the game. Let's get this out here. I just made a friend with an online friend of mine's and called Online. I gotta go back to my friend list and see who he is. But he has some great monsters and he's free to play. He like, I don't even buy anything on this game. So you really don't have to spend on this game to have fun. I spend because of content. So here's the Luna pack that I will be purchasing today and doing a summon on today. All right, so I'm gonna do the Hondo pack. All right, here is what you should get, what you should not get. Once again, you're gonna spend $100 on a 4-star monster. Is that worth it? Even if you end up getting one of the 5-star, the chances is very slim. So you're really spending $100 on a 4-star monster. And then you have to figure out, is the 5-star monster, if you get one, worth it? Because you might do a wind scroll and get yourself a cannon girl. What you gonna do with a cannon girl? You might get yourself a water monster, and I don't care what it is. It could just be any random 5-star out there that you may think is good, but the reality of the situation, how helpful is it? Is it going to speed up your team? So buying the scroll with this Hondo is pointless. The next thing I would say is Devilmon. It is very useful. It gets your 5-star mon that you did pull if you so happen to pull one. It would get you to get your 5-star mons, quick, fast, in a hurry up to speed, which is helpful when you're doing, your runs. But the key is you could get 4 Devilmons in a month, meaning that if you do your TOA and then you refresh every week, there's 4 weeks in a month. Typically, there's 4 weeks in a month. So every week you get a Devilmon. So therefore, in 1 month, you literally get 5. If you're actually doing TOA hard, you could get 6. If there's an event, you could get 7. So typically in a month time frame, you could get 7 Devilmons. So is the Devilmon really worth it? That's for you to decide. For me, it's not. Okay. Light dark pieces and stones. Light dark L&D pieces. That is 3 summons. You need about 17 summons to get a lightning. If I buy this piece, I am 14 summons from getting a lightning. Then I got to reduce that by getting a HOA monster, which for me don't matter because I'm new. So therefore, HOA monster is a plus for me. But the chance of getting a Nat 5 is slim to none. Yes, you might say to yourself, oh, Mr. Amazing, I got a LD Nat 5 from doing this. You're the only one, man. You're the only one. I promise you're the only one. So I would not be choosing that, and I would not be choosing that. Reappraisal stone is highly valuable. I didn't think so at first. I could tell you like this. I personally never thought that at first. I used to see YouTube videos and say, I don't care about reappraisal stones until I started using them and realized how valuable they are. They are very, very, very valuable. But as a new player, I don't think it's as valuable. The reason why I don't think that is I'm actually farming on my other account while we playing. The reason why I don't think it's as valuable is 9 times out of 10 as a rune player, you're not farming anyway to get the legendary runes needed to reappraise. So you just got reappraisal stone that you're tempted to use on blue runes and purple runes. And I could tell you, I've done that plenty of time until I realized the value. Because when you reappraise, you want to roll quad speed. And that's why everybody says you only roll legendary runes, because you want that chance to get a quad roll into an attribute. If you roll a purple, you only have a 3 chance of doing that. And probability of you putting a purple rune and rolling 3 into that stat that you want is high. So why waste a react rune into purple, especially with so many variations that could happen. Blue rune, you can only roll 2 stats into it. That's really just a waste. Don't even bother, because I don't care what you roll. You could roll 8. You could farm blue runes all day. Like if you just put this on run all day long, you're gonna get blue runes all day, every day, the same one over and over again. So you don't need to reappraise blue runes. So what I'm going for is the runes, because I said before, without runes on your monster, you don't have no way to play the game. So I'm gonna go with runes. Now, most people would tell you go with the violet set. And the reason why you go with the violet set is because of versatility. Let me tell you what I mean by that. If I get a violet rune set, and say for instance, my slot 2, my slot 4, my slot 6 is defense. I have plenty of defense monster out there, you know, Copper, Bulldozer, the Druids, you know, monsters out there that could use defensive runes that is valuable to. Say for instance that I have HP. There's a lot of monsters out there also that I could use the HP on. What if I do attack? There is a lot of versatility in using that attack on different monsters. So the reason why you don't want to do it on energy is because energy, you can farm in giants, but more so it only takes 2 runes to complete a set and you don't get anything bonus from it. What I mean by that is you get more energy, but if you actually have a legendary rune, you're going to get the energy anyway. You don't have a rune out there that's going to have you go twice besides violet. So using energy means that you have a monster that's very tanky and he could get stunned and just sit there. That's it, he just sit there. Whereas with violet, he could get CC'd and then proc out of CC. You know, clear the CC and then go right after. You don't do guard when it comes to picking these runes because it's a defense monster, it's a defense set. So if you have attack monsters out there and you start getting defense slot 2, I mean attack slot 2, 3 on defense rune, you kind of putting yourself in a hole where your runes don't match up. And that's why people don't pick the defensive rune. Swift is valuable, it's just like violent, so therefore it is just as valuable. But if you're farming giants, you're going to get Swift, I promise you. So Swift is actually valuable to get. I don't have no problem with people getting Swift. Rage is also helpful. Only a few, but you could just get so screwed in Rage because you want to go there for the crit damage. And if you're a cleaver, yeah, you can put Rage on a lot of monsters out there just to get that damage out of the way. So if you want Rage and you need Rage, I have no problem with Rage. Focus, Endure, same thing, garbage. I would never spend my rune on that. Fatal, I would not spend my rune on that because you may get HP. And that's one thing again. Fatal is an attack rune. What if you get HP defense on your Fatal rune? It kind of counteract each other because you want attack and these runes don't give you attack. You get what I'm saying? So the 3 types of rune out there that helps you out tremendously off break is the Swift, the Will, and the Violet. Vampire, you need damage to do what you need to do with Vampire. It can work. It can work. Despair, unless you're gonna do a CC comp, meaning that you're gonna do a control area of effect monsters. It also can work. I have no issues with using my that, but you gotta look at your monster box. Do you have a bunch of monsters that do area of effect? If you do, by all means. But you want your runes also to be useful when you start doing other things in the game in the future. So yes, I could use a lot of despair in the PvP setting, but when I start doing PvE setting, but when I start doing PvP like arena and stuff like that, and a lot of people are carrying will runes and actually doing resistance, is it going to be helpful? And that's what you got to actually balance out. Destroy runes, no. This is destroy right here. Destroy runes, no, because if you're doing PvP, by the time you get their health down to where it's something manageable, they already wiped your team out. That's the reality of the situation. So, violent and will should be your target when buying these rune sets. Violent and will, violent and will, violent and will. Always try to go for those because they are very versatile. Okay, it keeps you from dying. So if a monster is out there trying to freeze you, put you to sleep, stun you, anything of the sort, that violent will help me. That will rune will help you survive that first initial turn that they have going on. Okay, so that's why that will rune is very important. But today, I'm doing a fight set. Now, you say to yourself, well, I tell you to do violent and will because it's beneficial to you. I'm doing fight because I'm a new player, and according to this game, for me to get a fight set, crafted, I would need to do a whole bunch of rift beasts. I need to do light, I need to do fire, and then I need to get some of the reds from doing these beasts. So it's gonna be a while before I could get me any fight set from rift beasts. Fight set is horrible because once again, it's about fight. You're looking at attack, and if you get a fight set with HP and your monster is based on HP, what good is that attack doing for you? Okay, so the to get a fight set does not do a damn thing for you, because the reality of the situation is if you get defense and HP on your fight set, and the whole point of the fight set is to give you attack, and your monster is not based on attack, you really just wasted your time. Okay, so now that I just said that out loud, because in my head I was like, I'm gonna do fight set because I'm gonna put fight set, the ones, the threes, and the four, and the monster. And if I get lucky with an attack or a crit damage, I'll be all right. I was thinking that about myself. Then I realized after I just told you that it's pointless, because if I get HP or if I get defense on it, I'm going to be heartbroken. So therefore, I have talked myself out of a fight set, because although it's hard to craft, I could do that later. So I would like to do will, because I have no will on anything. And I think that's where we're going to go for today. So we're going to choose, because I don't want to do violent. And the reason I don't want to do violent is I'm in the mindset now because of the new changes. I don't know what the new changes are, how it's affecting RTA when it comes to this new violent rune proc. But if you proc, it lowers your chances by 5% and increase the enemy's chances. So what I'm trying to do is wait to see the verdict on this new rune changes. So in the meantime, I'm going to do will, because I do fight a lot of monsters out there a lot of enemies out there that tend to stun me or break, and I don't ever get a chance to fight. So that's what it is. I'm also going to choose I'm debating between the reappraisal stone, which is highly valuable, or the grinds. And I'm going with the grinds only because I could enhance the stats on runes that I already have. So those will be my two selection. So hold on, let me put my information in. But yeah, please farm. Please farm, because it really and truly makes no sense to go out there and do all this monster monster summoning and you have nothing to put on them. You know what I'm saying? Uh, it's like buying the greatest furniture in the world but have no house to put it in. Like, how do you do that? Let me go ahead and do that. Matter of fact, I'll pause this. Okay, that has been complete. And I'm also going to get this right here, which is choose 2 items. Once again, that legendary scroll. Every legendary scroll I had so far in this game is giving me nat 4, so I'm scared of legendary scroll. The purple grinds seems good. The reappraiser stone does not. I'm only going to get 1 summon from the light and dark pieces, so I'm not going to do the light and dark pieces because I can only get 1 summon from that. The name of the game is runes, so therefore I will be going for runes. This time I will go for a violet rune set instead. And instead of going with the gems, I'm going to go with the 5 reappraisal. And I just realized something. It would have been better to do the immemorial gems and grinds with this pack and the reappraisal with the other, because I was getting 11 versus, but it's all good. I'm going to do the reappraisal for this one. Pause again. And here we go. So we have it. And what I was saying is I made a mistake because see this immemorial on the right hand side? I was getting 5 anyway with the other one. I should have did the 5 purple and then the 11 reappraisal stone. So if you're all going to do what I'm doing, flip flop that. Make your reappraisal stone be with the hundo pack and your grinds be with your $50 pack. So let's see what we have and let's do some summons. 15. I love the fact that I have, and I get that. Okay, so let's see what we get for our gems. 1, that's not bad. Hopefully we can get quad speed, trip speed. This is a purple rune. 3, hopefully we can do the same thing. And this stat, see, this is a perfect rune. Although it's not legend, this is perfect. This rune work together. If I have a monster that's defense based, I also wanted to have HP. If I have a monster that has HP, I also wanted to have defense because I want that monster to be tanky. Okay? So this rune works well together. This is synergized. This when people say it's synergy, this is synergy. This is an effective, efficient rune. And it depends on where it roll. I'm okay with it. It might be purple, but it's okay. 3. The crit rate and the crit damage work together. And depending on what monsters you put it on, you know, once again, Feng Yang, you can put this on the Feng Yang if the defense is rolling, and he could go out there and do some damage and be tanky. So this also worked together very well. And this is why you take violent. This right here, you roll it if you're late game because you want to see can it roll for quad speed. If it can roll quad speed, you're happy. I'm going to keep it just because it's in good nature to see if it can roll quad speed. The minute it rolls 1 accuracy, you're done with it. You sell it, okay? This HP rune, very effective. There's a lot of monsters. Your support monsters would take these. You know, this is great to go on. If it could roll accuracy, this would be great to put on the Fran. It'd be great to put on the Bella because it just has the HP to it. There's a lot of Nat 5s out there that does it also, but if you're brand new to the game, these are monsters that you could get, the Fran, the Bellas, and stuff like that. So that was not bad because that was supposed to be a purple, and we got some legendary out of it. Am I missing something? I'm missing my purple grinds. No, I didn't get purple grind. I got the reappraisals. My fault. Let's see what these will get you. Usable. Don't have speed on it, but It's still usable. Hopefully I can get some HP. HP roll is what I'm looking for. Or else I'm going to have to reappraise this. I do have a Malacca, which, you know, your Sierra, your Bombers, they use attack, attack, attack. That's what they're based on. Attack, attack, attack. Not crit damage or anything like that. It's just based on attack. So you keep this to see can you get some attack and some speed into it. Awesome. Awesome. Once again, awesome. Not awesome. You try to see can it roll one of the speed. If it don't roll speed, you sell it right away. You don't keep it. It's not valuable. You do it for the speed, okay? I'm good with that. The attack and the crit rate works together. I got monsters I could use it on. I could try to get some speed out of it. So let's see what we get for these grinds. Defense percentage. So once again, my defensive monster, which right now is the Druid. That's who I have right now that could use defense. I don't have a Fang Yang or anything of the sort. I'm a new player. So therefore, if I get something. Oh, I'm actually building a Copper Bulldozer team. I'm going to show you that in a little bit. I'm building a Copper Bulldozer team, so this is actually perfect. I clicked the button. What happened? The same exact rune? Are you serious? No. So right now we got 2 usable runes that we love. Can this, do I get another one? Nope, there's no more. There's no more. So we're good with that. As you can see, we got what's the terminology? I gotta find my own island. I should make all my islands the same, right? Yeah. So we have 45 because we got 30 from the Hundo pack and 15 from the other pack. So we're gonna do what I have. Somebody's requesting me for friends. Is this the time? I accept anybody. So if you see me out there and you want me to be your friend, just send me a request. If I got room, I'll take you. Let's go to the shop. I'm only going to buy 2 packs. And the reason why I'm buying 2 packs because I'm going to farm. And I do not need to waste my crystals on anything else but farming. But for YouTube's sake, I will buy... Let me see. I will buy 1 pack of that. And I will buy 1 pack of this. Just to show you that the LD scrolls ain't crap. Select attribute. What monsters would I like? I would like to have a Lucian. I would like to have twins, water. And I would like to have twins, fire. So which one should I pick? In the wind category, is there a lot of monsters out there that is helpful for me as a new player? If I'm doing giants, there's a lot of monsters that's out there that's helpful as a new player. We got Halsgrave, the Wind Barbaric King. You got Lucian. Anything on top of my head? There's a lot of good monsters out there I could get from that. But the water though, I could try to get me some Wusa. I could get me a Bastet. I could get me, there's a lot of good things I could get from the water. You know, so I'm tempted to use water. And that's it. From now on, that 5,000 crystals will only go towards farming and farming only. So let's go collect those. Yep, 5,000 crystals. If I had like 5,780, I would have got me another pack, but that 5,000 is what I need. Anything in the shop? I already purchased that. And also, if you're a new player, instead of spending 750 into buying scrolls, do shop refresh. You get more bang for your money if you do shop refresh. Because will tell you that if you look at me right now, based on levels, you see that I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 star monsters. I got six-star monsters. Not doing nothing with the Juno because I have no rooms for Juno. I have no reason to use Juno. This is what I'm trying to say. Don't waste your time ruining monsters. See, there's nothing on Juno. Don't waste your time ruining monsters that you cannot use. I'll wait until next week to do free room removal. Here's my copper bulldozer team. I was just putting on runes on them to see how it is. Trying to get a speed feel, get a feel of how the monsters work. This is my druid. He's a defense-based monster, but I didn't rune him right, so I'm not going to show you the rune on him. He's going to be taken off. So he's going to be stripped of runes and be put in a box with Juno until I get the right runes for them. Everybody else is on... And that's it. I have no other monsters because I'm not monster chasing. If you go into my storage, you will see there's nothing in there, but I did the... I did the horses, and you see I had the horses maxed out because my plan is to make them 5-star. Once I make them 5-star, I can take my immensity, and my immensity will automatically be turned to a 6-star. So he will be 6-star along with he will be 6-star along with getting skill ups. He already had that's copper immensity. He will be 6-star along with getting skill ups. So that's why I'm gonna use these horses. So that's 1, 2, 3, and then I got some other monsters I'm gonna put in the mix. This is coming from farming giants. This is coming from farming giants. I had I had 2-star monsters, and I had the 2 XP. So as you can see, my 2-star monsters I maxed out, and then next time when I start farming, when I start summoning the unknown scroll, and I do use all my unknown scrolls, so you see there's 0 because when I farm and get unknown scrolls, I take those 2-star monsters from unknown scroll, power up my 2-star max monsters, and then take those 3-star monsters and power up all my rainbow monsters that I am getting from giants. So without further ado and no delay, let's go with summoning. We're gonna do water. Do I have enough room? I do not. So let's make some rooms. I'm not using copper bulldozer. That I'm not using none of these monsters whatsoever. I don't even use Shannon no more. So none of these monsters are being used. $50 plus. Alright, that should do it. That should do it. Shouldn't have to feed anything else. So let's summon people and get a show on the road. I already have a water mermaid, so this will be skill up. Priest. There's a man. So 1 lightning out of 7, that is actually not bad. And skill up for my fire elemental. Let's get it done. Oh, first one is the lightning. Neostole agent. Actually pretty useful. I'll find a use for her. And I'll do a video on her. I'm going to start doing videos on whatever I pull, how to make them great. Another lightning. I do not have any blessing. So we're gonna just see what we see when we see it. So 2 lightning so far. That is very, very good rate. I might get an F5 after all. Living armor. So my copper is being... I actually like this Dryad. I use this Dryad a lot on my other accounts for TOA. When I use Beretta, I use Beretta first, and then she follow up because her passive ensured that she made the continuous damage more if they already have continuous damage on it. You know, if your enemy already have continuous damage, inflicting additional continuous damage for 1 turn. So when it comes to TOA hard, this is one of my go-to monsters along with Beretta. And then I tend to use the dark one also to extend the stuns, because I put Beretta on the spear, so I want him to dot him and stun him. I put her on the spear also so she could dot him and stun him. And then the Dark Dryad, I automatically use them to extend the stun range. So therefore, when they come out of 1 stun, they get hit with a dot, and they gotta go right back into, they're still in another stun state. So I actually like this Dryad right here. You don't hear about her a lot, but she's actually very, very useful. It's laggy on my part. Why is it laggy? I do have my Mav. So he will be skilled up shortly. We have tackled TOA twice and beat it twice, but we have not did hard yet. There's the boomerang. Sabrina. Love her. I've already have which one do I have? What dancer do I have? I know I have one of the dancers. Was it wind? Was it? I could have sworn it was fire. Where is it? Where is it? By monster. I like doing it by monster. So what do I have? No? Oh, here it is right here. So yes, I do have the fire chakram dancer. So now that I have my water, that will be my next build, which means that I have to farm more because I like putting them on a swift build. Sabrina, I like to put on a violent build. I do like to put on a violent build. It's Friday. I get to actually have the dungeons open up. So after this video, I will be farming essence. Give me Talia, and I'm happy. Inagami. I think I needed 1 more for my crow. This is not an F5, this is a 4. Another Neo Stone agent. And I said before, when I get these monsters right here, I'm happy because I use the monsters to not just skill them up, but I use them to also make them a higher level. So I will take 1 Neo Stone fighter, max her out to level 4, and then I use the other that I have to get them to level 5 so they can get skill up, and I don't have to sit there and try to use my rainbow mons. Okay, I mean, our lightning rate has been good. I was surprised. I am literally surprised. Never mad. I have a rogue to build. I have, when you're a new player, I have all these 2-way inagamis to do. I want to do a crow, I want to do a rogue. So therefore, I'm not mad at that. I wish the next 2A would be the Amazons. Cause the Mystic Witch. I would love for the Mystic Witch to be 2A. I don't care what they do, just make the Mystic Witch 2A. They don't think they're gonna do the Amazon because the dark one is a 4-star. So I guess the dark one, they would never do the 2A for the Amazon because the dark one is a 4-star. All right, 18 more to go. So let's call it, y'all. My next Nat 5 would be a Feng Yang. Because for whatever reason, he followed me everywhere. Next Lightning will be a Nat 5. And it's going to be the Wind Panda. I would take a Barat though. Come on, 10. I'm getting a lot of archers. And a Drunken Monk. So maybe Drunken Monk is the next one to get 2A. What are we putting in storage? Make sure we lock. Then I do oh, there she is right here. Tetra. I think I already got some skills into her. Yep, I do have skills into her, so she's gonna be skilled up some more. I can priest. I always get those. Summon. 7, let's go. More Inagami. Charger Shark. The Charger Shark got some good skills to him. And if I promise you, if they there's better no, not in that 5. Damn it. Let's hope that we get the light Neostone fighter. Oh, back-to-back lightning. Not in that 5. Is this that's fire? I wish it was the water. This one I don't understand is passive. Decrease a random target defense for 1 turn at the start of turn. If it's 1 monster on the field, that's pretty good. That's pretty good. But we didn't get the Nat 5, but we did get some good lightning. And if we get a lightning on this LD scroll, this 1 LD scroll, I will buy another pack. If we get lightning on this LD scroll, I will buy another pack. I can say that with confidence because we all know that ain't happening. Positivity. Black Cat. No. You better be 2A next. You better be 2A next. That's it. You know what? I'm doing another pack because there was some good lightnings today. So I'm gonna do 1 more pack. Please don't tell anybody that I did this. What happened? Alright. Please don't tell nobody that I did this. Oh, 11. Come on, Water Beast Rider. Come on, Water Beast Rider. I also want the M Champs to get their second awakening. I think they're overdue. The M Champ definitely needs second awakening. I'm actually gonna build a bounty hunter. Leave in the comments below, should I do the water or the wind one for the video? I mean the water or the fire one for the video. But I am gonna build a beast. A bounty hunter. Did I do? What was I thinking? Need to put 6 more. Come on, I was wishing I get more Marshall Cat this go around, but I guess not. Last one. Would it be a lightning? The answer is no. All right, so that's gonna be it for the video. Please keep farming. Do not monster chase. I've just literally went through a whole bunch of scrolls, as you can see for yourself, and it did nothing for me. The monster that I got, only a few is usable. I could use the Sabrina and the Shayna and dragons. That's the only place I could really think about right now. I'm waiting for this event right here to finish, because the 3 that I'm going to choose is, of course, the rainbow mons, because I want to make my 6-star. I'm going to choose the 300 energy, because I want to farm. And then I'm going to choose the scam stones. Actually, yeah, I'm gonna do the scam stones would probably be my pick. Or maybe a Devilmon, who knows. But that is it. Enjoy and have a good one. Annyeong Ashamika.